Welcome to Dorker Realms. While most gamers will be familiar with Dungeons & Dragons from the newest edition of the game, there is a movement amongst some players called the Old School Revival, taking inspiration from the design philosophy of the earliest editions of D&D and bringing them into the modern era. These games and adventures emphasize the weird, the challenging, and the hardcore. Bear witness as our intrepid players explore unusual and dangerous tales in these old school adventures. We recently debuted a new Dorker Realms mascot, and we're taking suggestions on a name for them with a poll coming in the following weeks. Head over to our Twitter to check it out and give us your best name ideas. This is part 6 of Deep Carbon Observatory. Though the adventures can be listened to in any order, we recommend beginning with the first episode of any given adventure. We go now to the table to delve into Dorker Realms.
Alright, welcome back. Razor just got shot in the shoulder.
Nope, the canoe got hit.
Yeah, the canoe that you are sleeping in got hit by the arrow.
Wishful thinking, Ryan.
Razor just got shot in the shoulder. And,
Like 4 hit points ago. I'm good.
Alright, so my canoe got hit by a plot point.
MacGuffin
Yes, that
man?
is an accurate description. The arrow is pointed.
Okay, I attempt to shoot back in the very direction using
Alright,
triangulated.
you spin around and
Triangle.
try to fire into the darkness.
Okay, so I can actually roll, or you're just like, no, auto miss. 19.
Alright, you fire into the darkness.
I don't
and
think-
the arrow disappears from sight.
Sorry, I don't think Danny will ever auto miss. He will let you roll regardless.
That was close. Was I?
You can think that if it makes you feel better.
Okay. Yeah, no.
I'm going to attempt to cast Eckham's Mythical Mask on myself, and hopefully not roll too high. The mask helps protect the caster against gaze attacks. The caster's face takes on a mirror-like quality while this mask is in effect. For the love of all the gods!
Vindel?
Was Bindel necessarily awakened by the arrow hitting his canoe?
I assume so.
Okay.
And by I assume so, I mean I'm very awake and incredibly angry.
You should go full wizard.
Danny,
Yeah,
voices carry pretty far over water, right?
they do.
I want to try and make some kind of persuasion check to get this person who is attacking us to let us know what it is they want so we can fulfill that and move on. So Petra is going to call out across the water, say, whichever it is you want, let us know. We will do that so you will stop bothering us. And would that add personality?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I rolled a 19 total.
There is no response.
Yeah, all right.
But, like, yeah, no foul to it. It's
Yeah,
worth
there's no
trying.
downside to trying it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I'm also banging my head against the rock in frustration and sleep deprivation.
Petra's just going to start pushing our boat back upriver. And we'll see if while we're doing that, if we get attacked.
But not too far, because I want to come back to this place.
Valerian is actively looking around in circles, waiting for the next attack.
And what's Reza doing?
Is there only one, like, pole to push the skiff? Because I also want to
We have 2 poles.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. I also, but I'm like very aggressive, and once in a while I spin the boat on accident because I'm so pissed off. Then I just grumpily help.
Are you planning to try and get back onto the course you took before and head upriver that way, or are you just...
Should we go?
If we can just go straight north out of the copse, then yeah, we'll do that.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright. So you turn north, and you start heading that way. Bindel takes little cat naps for no more than 30 minutes at a time.
Well, if I can sleep uninterrupted, I will.
He's just assuming he's going to get awoken every 30 minutes or so.
Yes.
So you're going to attempt to sleep.
Yes, I'm going to attempt to sleep.
Okay.
I'll listen to that. A nice die roll.
That is apparently the trigger.
So about 30 minutes later,
Here it comes.
Well, you know what happens. An arrow comes from the south and hits the edge of the canoe.
I'm going to cast Color Spray. I spray a spray of brilliant colors that probably doesn't do anything because I didn't roll high enough to try and do what I was trying to do.
So we can just park the boat on that stupid hillock with the animals, and we'll be fine because there isn't
As
anything
long
to
as we
attack
don't
us.
sleep, we'll be fine.
So I guess that's the plan. We sit on that hill for 6 hours.
Do you want to get to know each other or something? Oh no, everyone's pissed at me. Great.
Why would we be upset at you?
No, we're just upset in general.
Yes.
But I just like that's Reza just being like having a little bit of anxiety. Just be like, oh no, it's something I did.
Junior Bichelli.
All right.
I try and feed the goat some of my ration. The sheep that I was making friends. Well, it's sleeping. I'll just leave it be. What am I doing? Never
All
mind.
right. So as you get back to the hill and you park the boat and you sit up there, you hear this noise throughout the night that kind of sounds like a creaking noise and something moving and then something hitting the water and then like a little whoosh and then the sound of like something coming out of the water and water falling, and it just repeats over and over throughout the night.
I investigate.
Coming from the west, basically.
So it sounds like a mill.
Yeah.
Or like a piston, maybe?
That's smarter than what I was thinking. It sounds like a flying fish. I was thinking it's like something that's jumping out of the water constantly. Maybe that's what shooting arrows at us. But your
It's a
idea makes way
riverboat.
more sense.
Man, you really are tired, huh, Petra?
So Reza wants to investigate.
I'm so
From
frustrated.
the hill, or are you going into the water?
No, I don't want to go in the water.
You don't necessarily have to.
Yeah.
You can head in that direction.
Yeah, I guess we can look from the hillock. We're not doing anything else.
Just do you have a torch or something where you could see me since I'm in the dark?
I'll walk with you. We can have the Bendel belt.
I really like to
Bindel?
hold it like a tethered child at like a mall. Okay, so it's Bindel behind me, and I'm walking in front.
I assume we're just next to each other.
Okay, we're like
We're not in a hallway.
Starsky and Hutch. Well, I just figured like I'd have to hold onto your chain, just be like, just don't lose me, and he could yank me if another Kraken decides to get all Japanese on me, in the biblical Japanese sense.
And Petra and Valerian are staying on the hill or going with?
No, Valerian's sitting on the top of the hill, just sitting there. If we're going to wait for 6 hours, he's waiting for 6 hours.
Okay. Petra?
Petra will, I don't know, I guess watch them, but make sure nothing comes to attack Valerian.
Okay. So you head down the hill, and at the bank, the western bank of the hill, on a low mound is a wooden windmill. Good call. With black striped tar sealed planks, and the four sails of the mill are shocked and patched, ruined by the flood. One of them remains whole, and they continue to move around, but because of the water level having risen, the sails kind of dip below the water level each time, which is the noise you've been hearing. And at the base of the windmill, there is a swarm of 100-meter wide white crabs, and each time one of the sails of the mill kind of dips beneath the water, a handful of these crabs kind of grab onto it and ride it up as it goes around. And there is a little window, not too kind of a little bit below the center of the windmill, and there's a terrified and exhausted-looking woman leaning out of the window, and she's holding a pole, and she's like knocking the crabs down as they try to get at her, basically.
Okay, I'm gonna do my spider monkey thing. Do you want to do? Can you handle the crabs?
Can I handle 100-meter wide crabs?
I just saw you 51
There's
missile.
100-meter wide crabs. They're huge.
I'm from America. No, I'm kidding. I don't know what
Do you
metrics
have
are.
anything we could shit fire to these shells so they could not grab gun?
When did you get here, Petra?
Oh, right. You're right. I'm not there. Fair enough.
Man, we've been having flaming torches thrown at us.
How high from the ground is the window?
Uh,
Is it 20 feet or more?
probably.
All right.
I don't know what a standard windmill from the 14th century is.
I am going to attempt choking cloud on the... Maybe sleep.
Engulfs the entire... Oh, sleep!
On the crab.
And then just a bunch of 1 meter long torches. 100 of them.
No, just, once they sleep, they just float down the river.
Let me, Oh, I'd have to roll crazy high.
I mean, unless you just cast it a bunch of times on them.
Well, there's 100 of them.
Yeah.
Can I get her attention from down here? Can
Yeah.
she see me?
You might also get the attention of the crab.
I
if you
think
do, so
I
we
think
don't
I'm going
know.
to try for the... I'm going to attempt to cast choking cloud on the crabs. Like, centered in the mass, not so like where it won't hit the girl. Oh, right off the edge. Well, this is why we need to be able to sleep, because I have a lost failure.
So, is she successfully knocking crabs down? Or can I climb up the side and, like, maybe not use the windmill itself to get to her?
For now, she is successfully holding them off, but she looks extremely tired.
Let me...
Okay. I'm gonna...
Wait. Okay. I'm going to attempt to cast invisibility. Alright. 16 plus wizard level plus int is 23. The caster bestows invisibility onto himself and all allies within 10 feet. Additionally, the caster can render select objects invisible if he concentrates. The zone of invisibility continues to emit in a 10-foot radius around the caster as he moves. Allies that move in sync with the caster remain invisible. That's not what I wanted. I wanted lower.
Wow, that doing
That's interesting.
Why don't you make the windmill blades invisible? Maybe the crabs will stop trying to grab onto it. It is an object.
That's actually really...
Yeah, let's try that.
That's really good.
I'll
Range
walk...
itself, though.
No, that's
10
not what it says.
10 feet.
I'll walk up to the windmill and then concentrate on the blades as they go by to turn them invisible when they're within 10 feet of me.
Okay. So you very carefully try to get as close as you can without kicking any crabs, I assume?
Yeah, I
Because
mean...
they're, like, swarmed around there. So how close do you have to be to the blades
Yeah,
to do that?
10 feet. Is it possible? If not, then we can go back with the other plan. I can try and roll lower.
No, you can't get that close.
Okay. I'm going to try again, rolling lower. That might be right. 9 plus 4, so 4, 5, 6, 7 plus 16. Nope, that's too low. Cast again. This is... Well, it doesn't work either.
What happened?
No, it's fine. You guys
I'm
keep
just
trying.
casting invisibility over and over and not getting the exact result I need, because I need a margin of 2.
I'm gonna just climb the thing and try to rescue.
Well, you have to get through the crabs first.
Yeah, and then you have to get her off of there somehow.
So what's your plan? How are you approaching
I mean,
this?
I could cast enlarge too. I could try that.
Okay.
Enlarge her. Just let her get out and step on the crabs.
And then you don't get your tootsies all
Touch.
pinched. Touch.
Range is touch. Yeah.
I'll try casting enlarge now.
Okay.
Nice.
7, so 24. I triple in size.
So you do it yourself?
Yep.
Big Dell.
Big Dell, Large Johnson.
Okay. Can I
That's
see
the old
that?
No, I'm invisible.
Oh, you're already...
He's a giant invisible. It's just a giant. There's water that parts around you, and the crab crabs are going nuts.
God is parting the sea.
How long does the invisibility last?
10 minutes.
Okay.
So I reach it. I reach with one hand invisible, stopping the propellers from moving. Then reach in, grab the girl invisible, and
Like
pull
King
her out.
Kong.
She lets out a startled yell as an invisible.
Don't worry. I'm just getting you out of here.
It's
I can't
gone.
leave the children behind.
Aw, damn it.
We'll get them next.
How?
I'll swat all the crabs away. They're tiny. They're like normal-sized crabs now. I'll step on them.
1 meter long, and you're 3 times the size. Smaller crabs. Anyways, yeah, you're good.
Can Petra hear his booming voice?
Yeah.
Hey, Petra, Valerian, we got a crab problem.
Florian's gonna head that way.
All right, as
Petra's like, God damn it, Bindel again.
Can you rip off the
they wait
roof?
forward and see the huge swarm of crabs,
Wait, I have something I want to try.
be mir guest.
Oh, well, I'm invisible, so that doesn't matter. Terrible to behold.
No one can behold.
You could grab a tree. Just like...
Up to 3 targets within range can be targeted.
What do you
Range
catch me?
is 40 feet. Color spray. Each target must make a will save or be effective. Targets that fail on save are blinded. Targets that fail both saves are blinded and knocked unconscious. Duration is 2d4 plus 1 rounds. Sightless creatures are immune.
All right, only 97 crabs left.
Well, I'm trying to get 24, between 24 and 27.
So they have to make a will save?
Mm-hmm.
All 100 of them.
No, just 4?
No.
Was it 4?
3.
3.
3.
So they fail that.
Is it 2 wills?
It's 2 will saves.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the DC?
Your roll.
16.
Alright, they failed both.
Okay, so they're unconscious. I'm going to try that one more time.
Alright. Some of the crabs immediately surrounding the crabs that fell unconscious start to turn around.
Yes! Okay. 20,
You got a crit?
21, 22, 23, 24, 25. A blast of colored
Wait,
chaos.
Did you crit?
Yes, I critted.
You double your level.
Okay, so wait. Oh, that might be bad. Okay. So, 26, 27, 28. A blast of colored chaos affects all targets in a cone 40 feet long and from 10 to 30 wide. Caster can decide. All targets, including allies within the cone, take 1d6 damage and are knocked unconscious for 3d4 plus 3 rounds and awake blinded for another 2d4 plus 1 rounds. Creatures of 3 HD or less receive no save. Others can attempt a will save to resist. Sightless creatures are immune.
Alright. Roll your d6 for the damage.
Jubilee.
I mean, 1.
Are we in there?
You are. Your foot is, at least.
But you can make a will save to resist.
Yeah, beating a 28.
I rolled a 20.
You rolled a 28.
Yeah.
All right, so I also fall unconscious,
Could
I
burn
guess.
some luck.
That
No, I
No.
can't. It's
Oh.
permanently gone.
Yeah. I'm the only one that can regen.
However, being unconscious ends his spells, right?
No,
No?
no.
Oh.
Duration isn't concentration for what
Well,
he's got going.
concentration isn't usually relevant.
Are the
but-
crabs distracted?
Yes.
And you said the windmill blades are ripped or
So
stopped.
how
Well,
many?
they
were.
were.
How many of the?
They aren't anymore.
How many of the crabs did
I was
I
holding them.
destroy in my 40-foot wide cone?
None of them.
You didn't destroy any of them, but you knocked like a whole crap ton of them unconscious. Like
So they begin floating on the river with
60,
a big empty
70.
spot.
I'm going to try to take the opportunity to run up into the window using the now moving windmill and jumping in that window. If that's the only window.
Is there a big splash?
Yeah, there's a huge splash as a giant Bindle Johnson falls over.
I think
Well-
you hit Bindel.
And invisible
Whoops.
in
Yeah.
Bindle Johnson.
Well,
Are they all
I-
invisible?
I don't think we're within 10
Everyone
of him
within
right
10
now.
feet of me is invisible.
Okay.
Well, I couldn't.
Any allies?
He was invisible, so I couldn't see him
No.
not to hit him.
That's absolutely thematic. I mean, makes sense.
All right.
Uh,
So you roll
Go find where the lady fell in the water and
Oh, I
then
took
find Bendel.
one
She
damage
should be
too, so-
screaming probably because Bendel, she just went
Well,
flying.
yeah, he
out
probably
of
would have
invisible
also let her
hand.
go when he went unconscious.
Maybe she's under my hand in the water drowning.
Or crushed
Can
by
I see
you.
this one?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
please.
or just straight crush. She could just be dead.
Always helping, eternally helpful. Such a good player of tabletop games.
It's okay.
I guess I'm not that huge, right? I'm only triple my own size.
Yeah, so like, how tall are you normally?
I imagine Bendel is about the same height as me because it's easy.
How much do you think you weigh?
Sure.
How much do I weigh?
Right now you're like,
No, the Bendel Johnson.
It's probably like 170.
Okay. So yeah, you're roughly the size
Maybe
of
like
So you're in the
actually, he's
vicinity of-
probably more like 200-ish, maybe a little more.
in the vicinity of what, 18 to 20 feet?
Okay, roll
Yeah,
your
he'd be like 18 feet.
climb sheer surfaces, but with an additional +2 since you're using the windmill and stuff.
So +7,
All right.
+19, +2,
So he just
So 90.
floats
28.
upward.
29.
Plus your agility modifier, not your actual agility stat.
Plus
so-
one,
that
plus
was your
7.
roll.
So
You
level
rolled-
3
okay.
+7 because I'm neutral.
Yeah, so, okay.
Yeah, no,
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you just shoot up there, no problem. You're through the window, reappearing as you go through the window.
And I search for the
Meanwhile-
children. Yeah,
All right, so you're in there. Meanwhile,
Am I
all
face down
hell-
in the water?
All hell is breaking loose down outside the windmill as a bunch of the crabs have fallen unconscious and floated down the river. Bindel falls backwards,
Oh, thank goodness.
and the woman he was holding okay, so she falls and lands on the bank of the hill, which is rather painful, but she's still invisible. I'm gonna say she's still close enough
Within
to
his
the
outstretched
window.
hand.
Yeah, and so the remaining. Well, actually, there probably are no remaining crabs if it's 100 feet long. They've all been knocked unconscious. So.
Well, it's only 40 feet wide though. They can't. If there's 100 of them and they're each a meter across.
They're on top of each other. They're not like a phalanx of crab.
Well, some are that are right at the edge, but
I would assume you got the vast majority. Not
Yeah.
all of them though.
yeah.
That was my hope, was just to make it so that there weren't 100 of them.
So 5 of the remaining crabs kind of come in the direction of Petra and Valerian, but Valerian is still very far away. But they're just heading in that general direction, getting very confused why when some of them try to go forward, they just hit an invisible force in the water, and they just by instinct alone climb over Bindel and continue on their way.
I love-
When did it say I wake up? Oh, this is the most restful sleep I'm gonna get all night.
And then you read
Nobody wake him up! 3d4 plus 3 rounds. And wake blinded for another 2d4 plus 1 rounds.
I assume not.
Do I need to roll that?
Yeah.
Of course, it will wake you, but I guess that will not be an
Well,
option.
it doesn't matter. I'd still be blind.
Right, but you wouldn't have the potential to drown.
9 rounds.
I'm on the hill. I fell backwards.
You fell backwards,
Right,
yeah.
okay.
I was going to say, you woke up and you're like,
Right.
man, I'm thirsty. You
That's
start
better.
drinking the river.
And blind for 7 more rounds after that.
All right, so you two roll initiative. You two being Valerian and Petra.
16.
5. Wow, that seems to be my initiative number tonight.
Valerian, you get to act first.
You can do that again.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. It's not gonna work.
It worked that time.
I have to roll a crit to make it work like
Well,
that.
you don't need to be that big. There's 5.
Lost failure. Well, won't be doing that again forever, since we're not allowed to sleep.
I really want the crit enlarge one time where I'm 100 feet tall. Like,
Petra's turn.
Gojira.
I'd be Ultraman.
Oh, no. Spandex Bindel. Oh.
Bindel is a wilf.
Wizard,
Wizard I'd like to fuck.
Johnson in
Jeez.
form-fitting spandex.
You're like... I mean,
Your hand motion with that was so
we're
good.
past size queen. We're like
missed it. What was
gargantuan. Oh, Johnson.
Display your hands.
I
for me.
didn't realize I made one, to be honest with you. It wasn't a conscious thing.
And then, for comedic effect, the rest of the party has a giant looming shadow as this giant erects in front of us.
I regret my joke.
Well, I imagine these crabs, despite being unnaturally large, aren't unholy. We're not going to try the good old standby.
You're checking them to see if they're circumcised. And then you're like converting them. Enactu Hades.
Oh. Yes, okay. This was Petra's original plan. Petra is going to cast Food of the Gods.
Okay.
She's going to roll a 19, creating food and water from thin air, enough to feed 14 people, which should be more than enough for these crabs if they are so interested. If she can flavor it, she will try to create seafood
What?
and allow
crabs.
that to
Oh.
fall into the water
Sea.
and hopes that will entice the crabs to go after the
Sea for
fresh
crab.
seafood rather than them.
For crap.
All right. The crabs go after the food, and they go after it.
Nice.
And they use their little pincher claw to like break a little off and hold it up to their little crab mouth.
All right, the crabs are eating up the food.
They are.
Petra is going to try and feel around for the giant invisible body of Bindel.
You find it.
And then she'll try to, feel her way to his head and, lightly slap him to see if she can get him to wake up.
No, listen, he's going to be asleep for a while, and when he wakes up, he's going to be blind, so just prepare for that.
Meanwhile, Reza is inside the cramped interior of the windmill, where he spies 15 children huddled around.
Son of a gun. Ah. That lady was like an orphan hoarder.
And they're all staring at you with hungry, confused, scared eyes.
Hey, kids.
We should have killed the crabs. We could have fed them.
Yeah. Well, you
Petra
can.
just created food out of thin air.
Hey,
Look, just because you have the spoon.
apparently.
Oh, shit. Don't tell Reza.
All right, kids. Is there another way out of here? Because I'm here to rescue you from these crabs.
I don't think so.
Damn it.
The door's underwater.
All right, earmuffs, everybody. I start with like a flurry of what's it? Thieves can't. But I'm like swearing like in that.
Did we see him go up?
No, he was invisible.
You saw him run
No, he became.
towards
I thought you said
her,
he
and
became
then-
visible as he left the.
Yeah, as he got into the window, he became visible again.
So was Valerian able to see that?
Sure.
Okay.
How easy would it be for Valerian to climb up in there?
Less easy than for the thief.
Let
Yeah.
me go look out the window, though. I mean,
Sure.
yeah, and I look out the window to see what's happened. Do I see crabs and like a giant indentation where?
You do see a giant Bendel-shaped indentation.
What? What the heck happened?
The crabs are gone.
All of them?
Well, Valerian made them all unconscious, and then the ones that were left I fed.
The crabs have gone for now, but they'll return.
And it's great to know.
Numbers. All right. Well, I got 15 hungry orphans that we need to like get out of here.
They're hungry? I just made food and it worked. I could do it again.
What? How did you just make food?
Have you heard of Jesus?
Petra, now is not the time
No,
to proselytize.
he makes food. It's a thing, a miracle. I did.
But Petra, you're
So
not Jesus.
You're saying you're Jesus?
No,
I'm confused.
This is blasphemy.
no, of course it is
I'm
not.
totally
you're
lawful.
the second coming of Jesus.
No, Jesus is not the only one who makes food appear.
Okay.
So you're not Jesus, but you're just as good as him?
No, of course not. It's his power God has bestowed
I'm so
upon me.
confused.
Okay.
Look,
Yeah.
is this windmill mostly wood construction or like stone?
Stone, mostly.
Is there any way I could stop the windmill from moving? Like the mechanism? Because if it's the things underwater...
If we wait for Benjel to wake up, maybe he could break windmill. And then we could...
But just... I might be able to carry the children down.
What if, though, we jump?
Actually, I might be able to make it so that he can carry the children down.
Hold on. What if we jump? What if we go inside there and cover the window and slip?
So that they can
So we can all sleep?
burn the...
How would they burn down a stone structure?
They would smoke us out at the bottom?
The bottom is underwater.
I don't want to try that.
If we cover the window,
I don't want... How would we cover the window?
any number of ways. We take bricks from inside, or we use the windmill.
There was a woman.
There's probably...
Oh, yes, that's right.
There's also probably all of the stuff that the windmill is attached to on the inside is all made of wood. That
It's
stuff
also
could all-
underwater.
No, it's not, because if the...
But it's also
Speaking
inside.
out of character now, if I'm understanding how a windmill works, right? There's the blades, or the whatever the heck it's called, the crisscrossy parts that people like to
The sails,
joust.
yes.
There's the sails, and that's at the top of the building, which goes into the building, and then there's a thing that goes down, which turns the mill or the whatever at the bottom. So there's at least one giant-ass piece of wood that goes up and down the whole tower.
Right, so if we blocked the only entrance, how would they set it on fire?
How are we going to block the entrance with stone? That won't work.
Yes, we pile bricks up in the window or inside the room across the window so people can't get in.
I was thinking about throwing the kids and using Bindel's invisible
I was
body.
going to cast Spider Climb on you, which gives you extra limbs and a plus 20 or whatever to climbing, and you can climb in and out and carry them with your normal arms.
To be fair, I did a 29 climb.
Right, but this would give you extra limbs so that you
Sure.
could carry them.
But like, if Bindel's a giant, like, inflatable castle, bouncy castle, I just tossed kids on him. I was like, he's got robes that expanded as well, so
How much room is
Bendel
there
wakes up and
inside?
he's like,
I just aimed for the crotch by accident purpose.
How much room is there inside?
I mean, there's 15 really hungry orphans. Oh, how big is it inside?
it's a standard windmill.
Standard windmill, loft size, probably could fit 4 easy.
Is there room for us to fit in there plus children?
Okay, yeah, I think so. So that woman down there, is she, like, okay? Like,
You know what? Petra is going to go check on her now.
You
Okay.
have to find her first.
I can't believe we're doing this.
Petra
Can,
vanishes from sight as she gets too close to
Yes,
Bendel.
she knows. This is right.
She's unconscious and bleeding and invisible.
oh, yeah, you can't find her. She's
are-
still
Are
invisible.
you here? Are you okay?
No moaning, no sounds of
No,
gurgling from the internal bleeding that's probably
There's no response.
no.
Oh my god.
He killed her.
No, guys. No, we're heroes.
Maybe she got in the color spray.
That's true. Jeez.
Uh,
All right. Well, come up here and just feed these kids, and then let's.
Petra's going to feel around, but because she's feeling along Bindel's body to get towards the island. And the outstretched arm towards the island, and then feeling along the base of the island to see if she can find the woman.
Man, if this were an anime and Petra were a guy, we all know where Petra's hand would end up.
Well,
Well, it's the opposite, and if it was anime, it would be the
Yeah.
other thing.
Or it'd still just be the same either way.
True.
Oh, because
True.
Bindel's wet, he's now Ranma 1/2. He just turned gender and.
You eventually find a form, a humanoid form.
Oh my god, a crab shapeshifter.
How long does that last for? 10 minutes?
Yeah, 10 minutes.
How long is the round?
6 seconds?
Okay. So I guess you regain consciousness and are blind. And then you hear
I can't see myself!
What?
You can't see anything right now.
I think of it as like a mirror, but then I put it together. Oh, you mean your hands?
Oh, I'm invisible.
No, I know, but I meant like You couldn't see yourself.
Is the person breathing?
So you work your hands up to their mouth and they are breathing.
Are you okay?
There's no response.
This is an innocent person. They can't possibly chaotic. Petra's going to heal her.
Okay.
I tell the
They
kids a
probably
story.
can be, but whatever. 16.
What story
no,
did you
17.
tell them?
Once upon a time, there was a little beaver.
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah. For some
What?
reason, I start talking in the Bucky voice.
Where's Miss Tana? She was at the window and then she disappeared.
There once was a princess named Elsa, and then there was this brave wizard who grew 3 times as large. Picked her up. Hold on, wait for it, kid. No spoilers. And then she began to sing, "Let it go, let it go," and he did.
I rolled a 17. If she's same alignment, that's 3 dice. If she's adjacent, it's 2.
All right.
I don't know how many dice that would be, because she's like a commoner.
Present.
Or whatever an NPC
10 seconds
is.
per
You
round.
sense
Cool,
the
man.
invisible body begin to stir. What happened?
Our friend.
Oh my god, I fell. I was falling through the sky.
Yes, our friend.
Petra?
Don't crush anybody. Stop doing that.
My hand knocked Petra to the ground.
Bindel,
Why
you're
don't you-
blind. You need to hold still for a little while.
Petra can cure this!
No, she can't.
Yes.
Stop
I can.
it.
I can cure blind.
I grab one of the orphans that's wandering too close to the window. No.
I'm still been down.
Miss Tana dead?
Just tell them that she's not
Look,
dead.
I'm not gonna lie to you, kid. There's a strong maybe, and by maybe, B. More on the B, less on the may.
They begin crying.
No, wait. Look, just relax. Everybody relax.
Bindel, you're going to do host show for a while. This will be difficult.
Are you still pounding, like splashing around?
No, she told him to hold still and he froze. Now
Oh.
put your hand down into the water. I look for that sploosh and I walk over to that hand.
Okay. You walk over to the sploosh.
Sploosh.
All right. I do not get enough dice, but I don't fail.
Oh, you know, there's a bunch of voles and rats pouring off my body, too. I forgot about that.
Really?
Oh,
Wait.
yeah, from invisibility.
Petra, that wasn't the food you were talking about, was it? Are you sure it's Jesus? Not some sort of pestilence deity that you worship?
And what are you choking, of course?
Of course.
You know what? I'm getting mixed signals from this Jesus fella. It's a fella, right? Is Jesus like a guy name?
Okay, after about 5 attempts, Petra rolls enough dice to cure blindness on an adjacent alignment character.
All right. You see a few crabs kind of wandering around eating some voles and rats.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
She is also alive, so you successfully saved her.
Are the children okay? What happened to the
Reza,
crabs?
how are kids?
The kids are right. I told them a story. They're doing really good. Spirits are really up. See, kids, she'd be okay.
They
Knee
stop
slap.
crying and they kind of like quietly cheer.
Binjel,
Yep.
can you
Low
break
energy.
the windmill blades?
Yay.
That's
I
right.
try and rip the windmill's blades off.
So
One at a time.
You're like 18 feet tall.
Yep.
I'm just trying to think whether or not I make you roll for this.
600.
Honestly, not sure.
They're like a wooden lattice with like cloth around them.
Yeah, but the shaft is probably
Right, we just
Sturdy.
need to rip the blades
I have a
themselves.
+6 to strength. So I have a 16 strength. Or, no, an 18 strength.
Yeah, give
Is
me a
that-
roll for that, and then you'll probably succeed anyway. So,
I rolled a 19
Wow.
and
all right, you're good.
Do you pull it off the thing, pulling some of the wall with it, or you just rip
No,
it
just
off?
breaking the.
I'm assuming he like holds the base and like
Yeah.
snaps off.
Yeah,
the-
yeah.
Yeah, he's a smart guy. He wouldn't just like.
Because Binjel, my idea is we sleep in there and we somehow block off the window because the stone structure will not burn down.
I like that idea.
Great!
Yeah.
Someone does.
Maybe I don't have.
I was not privy
Let
to
me
this
make-
idea.
let's see
I was
if I-
babysitting. While they're doing that, I start doing
I do not.
thief acrobatics.
I thought I had runic
Play
or
wrestling with
mortal
them.
runes.
They clap and they're pretty happy.
Then you can basically seal a door.
All right, perhaps
Raises
you
a
could
hit with the kids.
lift us up into your window.
Depends.
I suppose.
We are grateful.
So Bindel lifts you all up to the window, one
Also,
after another,
also my goat.
and then realizes he can't get inside.
When it is wear off, we will use rope to lift him up.
I'll just hold my hand over the
And then-
ledge, and
and
then
then when
as
you
I
shrink,
shrink,
you're
I
like,
just grab onto it and then
And then
pull
we're
up.
like,
Shouldn't you be standing on a giant tower of rats and voles? It's like
yeah, as you shrink, he doesn't shrink. It's just the pile of rats grows beneath him.
yeah, he has sovereignty over their dominion.
Alright, so that's my plan.
All right, so after you shrink and they help you inside, you're all inside the windmill with the blades removed.
Okay, kids, it's nap time. I mean,
Well, maybe we try and feed them.
Ah, yes.
I have a piece of bread with a vole in it.
Ah, actually,
You have a shit ton of rations. Why would you eat that?
We're feeding the kids that.
Oh.
no.
Oh no,
That is not necessary.
I'm just trying to make a point.
We
All
can
right.
eat. We can eat some crabs.
Children, do you
Nope.
want to see? Do you want to see something fun?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Your friend.
One.
He gets the lowest result, which makes like gray paste.
I just imagine Petra as a mother, and like instead of warning the kids, like when your father gets home, she just takes out the chainsword and revs it whenever they're bad.
No, the lowest result that is still successful doesn't actually create food. It just purifies bad food.
Oh, the fools!
All the bowls turn into roasted dormouse.
Okay. Now, do you children go to church?
Yeah.
Have you heard the story of when Jesus multiplied the loaves and fishes?
Optical,
Valerian just puts
optical
his-
god, bro.
Valerian puts his
Of
face
course,
in his
you're
hands.
right.
Optical
Well.
god.
No food for you.
I got
You
a,
know the story of the spoon?
Yes, well, good point. Now you don't get to eat.
I got a 17, so that feeds 9 people. And so she
Fight
will,
for it.
no, she will produce enough food for 9 people.
And then Valerian
Ah.
starts handing out rations.
Or
No, I can do more. Hold on. She rubs her hands together again furiously. We need more food for these children, Lord.
power of the spoon! Bindel shouts that as you do it.
And I like look
So-
at you with like weird like
So that feeds another 9 people. That's 18 people so far, so that's at least enough for the children, right?
Yeah. That's,
Okay.
Covers all the children and
Food and
her.
water.
That would also cover the woman and 3 of you.
hey, you don't actually have it. Bindel's just joking around, right?
Have what?
The optical god spoon that creates food.
Come on now, don't you think if
There's a
she
thing?
don't you think if she
You
had
think
a
a spoon makes food?
don't you think if she had a spoon she would have showed it to us? I mean, I just asked her like a few hours ago if she took my thing and she said yes and gave it back.
No, I did not take it. I had it.
Yes, and when we asked you about it, you immediately gave it back. She doesn't take things that don't belong to her.
I know. I was on a quest for the church here to
So was
recover.
I. I was hoping to find Temple and tell men about it. Just
One
for
of
help.
the kids kind of tugs on Petra's sleeve.
Yes?
Are you the optimal god?
No, of course not. No.
Optimal God.
I am a servant of one true God.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
that?
here we go.
His name. He has several names.
Kids, don't listen to her.
But why not?
Believe whatever it is you were raised to believe.
Believe the short Asian
Yeah,
person
don't
with a
bel-
sickle.
Don't believe in the
And a
guy
It's a
who was sent by a
science-
god to help you and fed you. Just believe in your old god who like let you get flooded and has to have a spoon to feed you.
I
That
start
makes sense.
scooting my butt on the ground
Look,
and
Petra
clapping my
just help
feet.
these people, Valerian. Let him preach a bit.
What?
Yay.
Okay,
Are you
Paul.
gonna believe these guys? Or are you gonna believe this? Since we're all vying for a popularity contest to convert these children.
Petra's just answering a question she
Sure
was
you are.
asked.
Sure you are.
The child seems confused by these antics.
I quit. Not the party. I quit trying to do something.
It's like, I'm done.
And then I go. Well, is the window still open, or did you decide to borrow it just now?
Well, she was trying to feed the kids.
Okay, so
Right.
I like do one of those pull-ups and I flip over on top of the roof and I just sit on the roof and just stare about, making sure the crabs are.
Okay, so now we have to figure out how to block this window.
You know what would have been great for that, but I didn't think about it until, now.
What?
Like a canvas thing that, you could, like, cut, and it would be about the size of the door.
Something that would be burnable?
Yeah, but so what? The structure's made of wood, and that would burn up quickly.
Sure, but I mean, it would burn and then he could still fire arrows inside.
Yeah, I guess. The structure's made of stone, though. What does it matter if he's firing arrows inside when he doesn't have an angle on us?
I mean, they might still be able to arc in and hit innocent children.
I'm going to sleep against that wall.
JFK magic bullet
Okay.
assassination.
Petra's, is there a staircase that, like, winds down into the structure of the windmill?
There is, yes.
Okay. Petra is going to try and walk down until she gets, like, knee-deep in the water around the staircase.
The gross flood water.
Yes, the gross flood water. And see if she can either, like, work loose or, like, hammer out stones from the steps.
Yeah.
Okay.
With time and effort,
She's
yeah.
going to work at that until she has enough stones to just kind of pile them up in front of the window and create a barrier so that they cannot be shot or burned from the outside.
Yeah, it'll take you about an hour to...
She will fucking work at it.
Bindel will help. He'll turn his belt into like a
Primar.
a pry bar.
Thank you, Binjo.
I hear all this commotion. I also lend a hand.
Oh, yeah. You come in the window before we board it up now.
I mean, yeah, I could sleep on the roof and just get shot with arrows too. I mean,
Maybe. I don't know how they'd have an angle on you at that point. Like if you're sleeping on the roof.
Yes, like if you arc it up perfectly and it comes down
Assuming
on
they
maybe.
need an angle.
oh, you're saying it's?
They're the jackals from HeroClix?
I was gonna say cherub. Like it's just like a floating little. I'm shooting you with love and
Oh
warming
god, it
your
hurts
hearts.
so bad!
Valentine's Day. I should go back inside. I feel like I just fall off.
Alright.
Well, the roof is enclosed.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, then I'll just sleep on the roof.
Oh, it's not like a sloped roof. It's like a.
Yeah, like, it's all enclosed. There's no, like, open air above.
Oh, okay. So from the inside, not
Yeah.
like from the outside.
Yeah,
Okay.
Cool.
All right. So
We try to sleep.
yeah.
All right. So after...
I assume still taking watches because we don't want something to come up from the water.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. We'll take our watches.
All right, so after you spend the time to get the stone and you pile it up in the window, you all... same watch order as before?
Yes.
All right. So the children and the woman all go to sleep as well, and the night passes uneventfully from there.
Oh my god.
And into the morning, since it's quite late. Probably
Well into the morning because we need to take 10
Yeah.
hours
Like-
from whenever we start this.
It's like 3 in the morning.
Oh
And
my
we go to
god.
We
We did it.
Good job.
We did
Good
There was
freaking
teamwork all
job.
Stupid night harasser. It's a terrible supervillain.
We were
Just when you want to sleep.
I mean,
The night harasser.
he was a very effective
We
villain.
basically had to deal with a fucking toddler.
Starring Gary Baldwin.
A very destructive toddler who threw fire and arrows around.
Okay, so now we gotta get all these people out of here. I'm feeling much better, by the way. I no longer want to kill everyone. It's about this close.
So do we automatically get our lost spells back?
Yep.
Yep.
And you heal 1 hit point if you're missing any.
Yeah. I'm at full. I think.
For getting down, since the windmill blades are no longer in effect, do you want to giant or should we just make a zip line?
How do you expect me to giant?
Why don't you let
It's a good point. You already ended.
Why don't you let me cast a spell and see if I can make it so that it'll be easier to take the children down?
We have a grappling hook. We can get most people down.
Yeah, or we could just.
I'm
let him
not saying
carry
not
him
to spell.
down.
I'm saying that we have that option still. Look, I'm the first one to try and solve everything with magic. Except for light sources, never do that. It's stupid and pointless.
I just like
But
have the
you're
kids hold on to
No,
me.
that's different.
And I
That's enchanted. That's fine.
swing like a few of
That's
them
a light
onto
source by
the...
magic.
Yeah, but I don't mean like don't
Round.
make a little ball of light to try and carry around. That's stupid.
Why is that?
No.
No,
Because
you need to be
magic
within
is
touch reach
chaotic,
of
and
me.
you're likely to blow yourself up as light up the
From
room.
light?
Let
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Valerian cast first.
Sure. I still like
You
the...
become extremely skilled at climbing, gaining a +20 bonus to climb checks as long as your hands and feet are bare. Items weighing less than 5 pounds stick to the hands during this time, making cast. Well, that doesn't matter. Your hands are sticky. Also.
Danny clenched his hands and then lowered him towards his groin.
4 extra spider-like limbs sprout out from your torso. You ooze sticky goo, and your fingers and toes glow with an orange light. And you also have 6 additional eyes. So carry the kids down with your normal limbs and climb with your spider limbs.
The children start screaming.
Wendell looks very disturbed. So,
Bad memories.
Is he a spider baby?
Reza, can I use your grappling hook?
No, he's gonna.
Nope.
I made
no,
him.
I don't. I want the grappling hook.
I made him helpful.
I want to climb down.
But I made him helpful.
I will-
Do you want me to cast this on you so you could climb down easily?
I will jump if I have to.
Hud. Okay. Raja, with your... whichever arms you want. Tie rope to arrow, shoot it in the hill.
Are my eyes still bloodshot with my extra pair?
One of them is.
3 of them are.
3?
3 of them are.
Okay, I'm gonna swim for it, guys.
Hold on, we can give you
So
rope
that
to slide
oozing
down.
sticky stuff?
Yeah.
On your hands.
And your hands and feet are glowing. You're welcome.
How long does this last?
I don't know.
Wait, why didn't we just make a zip line?
That's what I'm trying to do.
Can I spin
Because I'm a
web?
spellcaster.
I don't think you can spin
No,
a
you
web.
can't spin a
I'm
web.
a guy. You're right. I'm kidding.
What?
I'm joking. I don't know spiders.
You smell the scent of a female. You have to go to her to
My-
be eaten and
My head,
used.
my head wants to be ripped off. Because I was like, maybe I can make
I
a
know
sticky
how
holes.
pulley system works. We could totally make a zip line.
We don't need hopefully we just need rope and the thing to slide down.
That's what I'm saying. I understand how it works though, so I can do it.
Block and tackle.
Okay. That's
One
Fire-
tap. Oh, so 3 turns.
it's not like 30 minutes.
Well, we don't even have to fire the arrow. You can just have him go down and like affix it.
Okay.
Because, I mean, none of the kids are gonna get in his. Like,
Take
no
rope.
kids get good there.
Hey
Ryan's
guys,
just like smiling at you and petting his goat.
just your friendly neighborhood. We are venom.
Take end of rope.
You can't do that.
No, my hands are sticky. I just.
Oh yeah!
just
I'm
don't-
sorry, you actually can't anchor that for 30 minutes because you can't put anything down that weighs less than 5 pounds.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Well-
it sticks to my hand and then I can't let it
That's
go.
okay. He can go down and beat the anchor.
With my extra limbs, I just, like,
Yes, you grab
entrench.
onto the hill.
And I say a bunch of StarCraft like, noises.
Take rope, slide him down. Hold shot. Okay?
That should definitely be Zerg noises, not Protoss
Yeah,
noises.
right though.
No, the tanks that entrench. No, I should use the
stuff.
the Terrans.
Yeah.
The Terran tank.
I know what you're talking about. I think it should still be Zerg noises with your
burrowed-
spider legs.
Yeah.
Tweet at us and tell us
Spider
which one is
monster
right.
That's like ready to roll out.
Ready to roll out.
In the rear with the gear.
I got goggles.
Alright, whatever.
I feel
You
so
hold the
left out.
you hold the thing and get down the thing.
Yamamoto cannon ready.
Everyone go. What the fuck? Oh my god, he Yamamoto the kid.
It's okay. This is the
Oh,
unupdated version where sometimes the cannon doesn't go off.
I don't.
it's not even the kid that I'm worried about. It's just that we need that energy for later. Now we have to fight some guardians. How are we going to kill them quickly enough?
Wait, I take my badger pelt
I don't
and I
understand
put
either,
it
darling.
on my face, and you see these horrible, like, glowing eyes through parts of the badger's face. I'm like, hey, kids!
Check rope, go away.
Raisin,
I'm
not helping.
I'm down at the bottom. Like, there's nothing to make me cute or
You could
You're
put that
horrible.
on your head.
You're
Does that
next.
mean you pick it up
You're
and stuck
next.
to your
Oh,
head?
yeah.
You're next.
Children scream as they are sent down the zip line.
And not a happy zipline scream either.
There's
Next.
a bunch of
Next.
green bull skeletons like,
Float
on
out of the
river
water.
bank.
We saved you, aren't you glad?
Next.
That funny vole that I had in between the slices of bread is still stuck to my arm.
Miss,
Next.
Miss, what's your name?
Next.
Zip line a dude.
I don't care. Next.
My name's Tana. Thank you so
Tana.
much.
You should probably go after the children to calm them down there because I'm sure she's quite frightening.
Hannah, do me a
That's a
favor
good
and
idea.
never have a convention.
What?
Next.
What's a convention?
Next.
I gyrate
last
my
name's
thorax.
Mojo.
I'm doing the spider
Can we get
dance.
out of here? This is terrible.
I'm doing
Alright.
the spider
Get all the
dance.
kids and Tana down on the ground.
Spider dance. Spider dance.
So then, Rachel,
You
could you
need
then
to
go
stop.
and fetch the rope again?
It'll stick to your hands, not like you can drop it.
Hey.
Valerian,
Yeah?
this is a brilliant idea.
Uh-huh.
It is terrible, though.
Why? He just looks like a
It
big...
was brilliant, it was also horrible.
He just looks like a big spider.
You can call me Daddy Longlegs.
I'm not calling you that anything.
It's not the appearance. It's his behavior with the appearance.
Listen,
Dun, dun, dun,
This young boy
I have-
pokes Reza
I have
with a stick.
no... The
Thanks,
stick
kid.
sticks to him.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to appeal to these
None
kids.
of it weigh less than 5 pounds, right?
No!
Let's find out.
There would have to be like a preemie to weigh less than 5 pounds.
He just independently starts picking up children.
I start trying to juggle them, but they don't leave my hands.
Reza,
Da-da-da-da.
stop terrifying the children.
I don't know. I think he might be growing on him.
You're right. I am growing on them.
Oh! I don't know how to check my mercurial effect. I haven't been doing that at all.
There's a number next to it.
26.
Oh, that's bad.
Oh, no, wait, 92.
Oh, that's really good.
Is it?
What
Yeah.
happened?
I don't know, but that's a good one. The higher the number, the better they are.
Oh, okay.
A few of the young boys are like curious and amused by Reza. Most of the girls are like grossed out and staying far away from him, as well as a
There
few
was-
of the boys.
I need to do Vince's trick and start using sticky notes.
Yeah.
Hey, you see
Oh
that?
shit! I have
Speaking
a
of
bunch of like
sticky.
small sticky notes that work as bookmarks.
They won't stay, though.
Oh, I take some of the
What are they doing?
crabs.
There's sticky
and
notes
stick
right
them
here,
together,
Ryan.
Here we
And then
go.
they like walk.
What was it? 92?
over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
I try to
What?
make like sticky
What?
crab skates.
Chittering, mythic, rat-sized demons scurry forth from the wizard's pockets and sleeves, scattered about him in a scratching fury. They attack enemies within 10 feet.
Well, they're all trapped up in the tower as the kids go down the rope.
They
The
disappear
children
in a
were-
cloud of ash after a minute.
The children were more eager to get on the zip line, considering the tiny screaming
So you
demons
cast this
running
and
around.
things begin pouring out. They're like, ah, get on the rope.
Come with me, and you'll see.
Okay, let's go check out that weird tower now.
Hold on. The children are now trapped on the hill. How would you help them?
They've got plenty of animals to eat and a woman to look after them. We got shit to do,
What the
Petra.
fuck? What do you expect us to do? Make 12 trips back to the nearest town, leaving...
Speaking of, now that it's daytime, you can see a town not far away from you.
Leave the canoe with them.
The
Let them
town
figure it
where
out.
we-
No.
No, a different town?
Yes.
Let's drop them off at the evil
Is
town.
this where you are from?
Some of them nod their heads. You notice that the town is quite damaged, even more so than the other town that you saw. And there are it's drowned up to like head height, this town as well. And there are some people like on the roofs there as well.
I don't suppose any of those windmill blades are still around.
Alright, let me ask you a different question, Petra. If we get them to their town, how will they be safer than they are here? Where it's dry.
I put my sticky hand on Bindel's shoulder and I go, with great power comes great responsibility.
Goddamn idiot.
There are other people.
Lift up your hand.
I can't.
Stuck to your clothes.
You hear a loud, like, cracking and smashing sound from the direction of the town, as well as a few screams.
That is not.
Okay.
That is not our problem.
We're not going there.
No, it's a call to adventure.
How are you doing that? Your arm can't be on your hip, it's on my shoulder.
He has
If you were
many
wearing
arms.
your robe, and
He
you're
has like 6 arms right
Oh,
now.
what the hell?
Yeah, it depends on whether or not he touched you with his spider arms, because only his hands and feet are sticky.
All right.
Oh no, it was my hand.
It definitely was his hand.
Because I was like,
You know what? Here's how Petra's going to reconcile this with herself. She's going to create enough food for 19 people. Leave it with them. Say, all right, we have things to be off to.
Do we want to go and try and help out those people in that town?
No.
I do.
I have a mission to collect the thing to prevent bad people from getting it and ruining the world or something.
I want to go look at that weird tower with the ripples.
Why can't we go towards the smoke, which is why we're here?
Because I want to go look at that weird tower with the ripples.
Are we splitting up?
No.
Fuck no.
Petra said a swear.
Alright, let's get in the thing. Let's go look at that tower. We don't have to necessarily go inside. I just want to look at it.
So,
Madam, I'm afraid we do not have enough room to cart you anywhere, but hopefully the food will help you until you can be rescued.
Petra, why can't we leave the canoe with
I
them?
understand, thank you.
For what?
What are they going to do with the canoe that fits 2 people?
I don't know, give them an option.
Benjel.
I'm keeping my canoe. I killed 2 wizards for this.
Fine, he's gonna pick up his goat. He's gonna pick up his goat and go sit in the skiff.
you're the worst,
Hopefully this
Bintel.
food will help. If on our way back
I was
we
in a
can
wizard
find a way
duel,
to
so.
help, I will
I
treat
won
you.
the duel.
I unfortunately am on a mission from God and must attend to it.
You already saved us all and gave us this food. I couldn't ask for anything more. Thank you so much.
I do wish you the best, and I pray for your safety.
Thank you. Same to you.
All right, let's go.
Alright. To that weird tower with the pulsing water and where the old mill used to be.
How far is that town? Sorry.
Like
Really
a few
far?
minutes away.
Versus how far where we're going?
Like 2 hours, 3 hours away.
Whoa. I didn't realize the hill was that far different.
You're on the other side of the hill. Like the exact opposite side that you came
I
from.
did not realize this hill
You
was
went
that
to the
big.
hill, like you left that village, you went like past where that structure was, back where you came from, towards you went past the little stone houses, you got to the hill.
It's fine. I
you
just
went,
didn't realize how.
over the hill.
I'm not questioning. I did not
I'm
realize.
just letting you know.
But where
like,
we're
to give you
going
some
is-
perspective.
Several hours in the direction toward our goal anyway. No, it's the opposite direction.
No, it's not really either. It's like, so you're going to the north,
Mm-hmm.
and this is a tiny bit north and a lot a bit east from where you are.
Ah, I see. So we'll head towards the old mill then?
Yes. Just get in line, half shares.
3/4.
Hasn't Petra graduated to a full share?
I don't know what that means.
No.
I have 6
Also-
pairs of eyes.
Also, we never did shares ever
Oh, that's
because that's
true.
not how our party does money.
No, you're right. When we were hired, that's what we were told. but
And who
then-
survived enough to get paid? Just you two.
All right. You point your little skiff in the direction of the northeast, and you skirt around the hill and are heading back that way. And as you're passing by the little stone roofs, you see like a glint of gold. And when you like turn in that direction, you see like a nice little clutch of like golden jewelry, and it's like underneath the paw of a cow-sized platypus
No.
What?
that is staring at you, and it just has like when you make eye contact with it, you just like you feel a shiver run down your spine.
That's the
Valerian,
coolest thing I've ever seen.
Valerian looks pointedly away from this.
That,
And then it like
Do you talk?
jumps forward into the water.
That thing's got poisonous barbs. Be careful.
Well, only if
You
it's
see
a
little
male.
ripples of the water moving in your direction.
We gotta fight this thing.
Someone.
Why?
He wants to check its cloaca, I think.
I'm gonna make a. I can have a hat with the bill. Oh my god, we gotta kill it. It has to die.
You have first at it.
Yes!
Magic missile.
Magic shield!
What's that +4 to magic missile?
I'm not going to include you in my magic shield now.
Why not?
Saying that I only want it for that sweet bonus.
Isn't that literally why you cast it at the beginning of every fight?
Oh, it only, +9, yeah. 24. Protects himself for 1d4 plus 1 turns. 4 turns. +4 AC, blocks missiles, whatever. And my next 4 rounds, I have a +4 to spellcasting. And
Well, let's roll some initiative.
and then we'll fight a platypus first thing next time, I guess, because
Yeah.
we definitely don't have time for a full combat right now. So on the next episode of Dorker Realms, Platypus Murder. See you then!
That does it for today's episode of Dorker Realms. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly of all, tune in next week.